Yeah, my name is Justin McCarter.
Coming from South Georgia State College, right? Former junior college, my man, you averaged over 17 points and 8 rebounds as a freshman. You know, we're looking to see what you can do here at NEO, and how would you describe your game to someone who hasn't seen you play?
I'm kind of a do-it-all guy. A lot of coaches will tell you, like, I'm a real glue to the team. Like you said, kind of do everything. I can score, defend, rebound, get other people open, but I'm really just a dog.
No doubt, man. How you do one thing is how you do everything, right? So
100%.
looking forward to how you transition your game into a tougher region where some guys are going to be able to play at the next level, and you're going to be able to see that on the court. You were named the GCAA Player of the Week and later the GCAA Tournament MVP. How did those recognitions reflect the work you've put in?
I would say a great deal. I put a lot of work in behind the scenes, and you just got to stay patient and wait for your time to come. It's not really on my timing; it's all on God's timing. So I would say those two accolades definitely portrayed what I was working for in the whole year.
No doubt. And growing up, man, you were, coming out. Who inspired you the most in basketball, and how has that shaped your approach to the game?
I would definitely say two people right there in my family, my brother and my dad. My brother inspired me just because I wanted to be just like him, so he did. And then my dad, he just kept me on it every day. He was my coach all the way up until high school, and he made me really fall in love with the process, getting up every day, working on it, not the end goal, but just beating myself every day, getting better.
Sounds like you came from discipline and hard work, man. And, confidence can fade and it can come and go, right? So what drives you when you're in the gym day after day to stay disciplined?
At first, it was just people doubting me, which used to make me doubt myself, but now it's me proving it to myself every day that I know who I am and I know what I could go out there and do.
For sure, man. And coming up as a player who performs well, who stays disciplined in the gym, who is raised the right way, for those high school players, chasing a JUCO path that might be similar to yours, what advice would you give them about staying motivated and focused?
That is definitely possible. The opportunities are there. Like, Revocruit, everything. Like, the coaches, they come to recruit JUCO players. Like, it's gonna happen for you. But like I said earlier, it might not happen exactly when you want it, but Isaiah 60:22 says when the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen. So just stay down, stay patient.
Amen to that. And, we talk about Revocruit and being in sight, in mind, right? It's a big thing when it comes to junior college. It's a challenge with you guys when y'all play as y'all seasons overlap, right? They got to keep up with you. When four-year coaches evaluate you, they watch you, what's one thing you want them to know beyond your stats?
I'm a good kid. I'm a man of God. That's first and foremost for me. My dad preaches God, family basketball. That's the order for me. That's how I try to live my life. So there's not gonna be nothing going on outside of basketball, outside of hoops for me. You're gonna get from me every day.
Yes, sir.
Consistency.
And if you compared your game to an NBA player, who would it be and why?
Right now, I would say I'm like a Jimmy Butler player, and I believe like SGA is kind of like my ceiling to get to. I can get in my spots well. I'm a killer in the mid-range area, but I'm not taking any plays off on the other side of the ball. I'm going to sit down. I can guard 94 feet. I can block shots. I can rebound. I can do it all.
A little bit of mix of both then, man. Jimmy, he's a dog on defense.
Yes,
he's going to do whatever it takes. The famous picture of him leaning over the rail, exhausted. Shea just coming off a championship. Bona fide score, gets to the mid-range as you did, so I can definitely see that.
Yes, sir.
As you get into Revocruit, we were helping you out on the media side throughout the season. Had some, tools that were keeping you up to date with the college coaches. How do you think a platform like Revocruit can help JUCO players like yourself gain the exposure to these four-year schools watching you today and across the country?
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, just to see how technology can do all this now and how much coaches are looking into this, because they don't have all the time in the world to sit down and maybe watch every ounce of everybody's film. So a site, a program, everything like Revocruit, like, it's quick. They know who's doing what, and they're putting it out there to see, and coaches are definitely buying into that and seeing that. So I think it's a great help.
Yes, sir. And in closing here, you got a statement to make, man. You brought out the people who are doubting you, right? What is that statement going to look like? Whether it's coming off, big games, leading the team, is there anything that Justin McCarter wants to say that he's bringing to NEO?
Wins, leadership. Like, I'm not new to this. I've been doing this my whole life, so I'm ready to just bring that culture here, get the guys ready. Y'all see out there in the field, we're gonna put on for sure.